1959, after the death of the 10th Mindrolling Trichin, the plans for next enthronement were shattered by the communist Chinese invasion and the Tibetan uprising. His Holiness went into exile in India, fleeing Tibet along with many great masters of his generation. He left behind the monastery established in 1676 in the Drachi Valley by his predecessor, the first Mindrolling Trichin, Chogyal Tedda Lingpa.
Chogyal Tedda Lingpa was born as a son of Sangda Chunelunduk, was one of the reincarnation of 25 disciples of Guru Padmasambhava.
Known as one of the greatest treasure masters of Tibet, he worked tirelessly to preserve and spread dharma throughout Tibet. He established Ogmen Ogyen Mindrolling Monastery in 1676, ensuring the continuation and preservation of the profound Nyingma teachings. After several years of tireless effort, in 1976, Rinpoche was finally able to set up the official monastic seat of Mindrolling, establishing Tibetan Buddhism in exile. Located in the foothills of the Himalayas in Dehradun, India, Mindrolling Monastery has expanded steadily to become one of the largest Buddhist centers in existence today. All the great masters of Tibetan Buddhism of the Nyingma lineage consider Mindrolling to be an inspiring example of the practice of the pure and profound dharma of Vajrayana Buddhism and promote Tibetan culture.
Mindrolling is one of the main monastery among the 6 monasteries in Nyingmapa Monastery. And special that Mindrolling ritual tradition is very special and very unique. In 1959, with Dalai Lama, many Tibetan people came to exile in India. When we reach here in India, then we thought that we should preserve and promote Tibetan Buddhism and Tibetan culture. So this is we all think that very important. So everyone start to establish to make monastery and Tibetan school and all these things. So life of the monk is it's depend on the monk, and sometimes the parents advise them that if you become a monk, it's very good for this life and very good for next life also. And then the small monk, he will decide whether he wants to become a monk or not. So in our monastery, we have a small primary school where the monks studying 8 classes. After that, they have to go to Sheda, where they are studying about Tibetan philosophy and Tantra and all these things. So after they finish 9 years in Sheda, I mean the college, then they have to go for retreat center. In the retreat center, they have to be like 3 years and 3 months, 3 days. So that is the basic course of Mindrolling Monastery. So after that, they can go to abroad to teach the Tibetan Buddhism, and they can stay in the monastery and do their practice, or they can teach for the lay people about Buddhism. First few years you have to study quite a lot. Not only this, you have to learn the Tibetan ritual dance and different kinds of music, and there's so many things to learn. It's not easy like other the layman schools. And then after you studied everything, then the practice is very important, because through the practice you have to achieve the enlightenment. So monk life is very simple and I think very good. And like this monastery, when we are staying here, we are getting everything free. The accommodation, food, clothes, medicine, everything, we don't have to pay even a single penny. So everything we will get, from the monastery. And this is a very good opportunity for all the, monks who, can't support from their family.
The Nyingma school has 6 main monasteries of learning, out of which Mindrolling is one of the largest and most important study center in central Tibet. Since its establishment, Mindrolling has attracted monks from the length and breadth of Tibet. Mindrolling is considered as an inspiring example of practicing the pure and profound dharma of Vajrayana Buddhism. Many sacred ceremonies of monks include ritual music and dance held at Mindrolling throughout the year for honoring the deceased, purifying negativities, and bestowing blessings on monastics and laity. The Great Sechu ceremony, celebrated on the auspicious 10th day of the 5th lunar monkey month of the lunar monkey year.
The essence of Nyingma lineage is the precious Dzogchen teachings, the most ancient, powerful and direct teachings of Tibetan Buddhism. For today's troubled world, these teachings are the clearest and most effective way to realize one's potential as a human being.
The huge stupa of Buddha's descent, keeping an eye from Devloka in Mindrolling, is 185 feet tall, which is a perfect example of Buddhist art and architecture. The vast enclosure of the stupa are the painted images of the 1,000 Buddhas of the good Kalpa. Life force tree of the stupa with statues, paintings of the 12 Dzogchen teachers, a 3-dimensional mandala of Logen Zintro. The first 3 floors provide mesmerizing experience and eye-catching ornate murals which makes everyone stunned. On either side of the stupa are 8 kinds of stupas. Prayer wheels have been to practice dharma and accumulate merit, all surrounded by beautiful gardens spread over 2 acres of land. All the illustrated paintings were painted in pure gold color, and about 50 artists took over 3 years to paint these intricate paintings. The 4th floor, the steep wooden ladder, open circle viewing platform provides amazing 360-degree view of Doon Valley. An unbroken lineage of great Master Guru Padmasambhava continues up to this day, and Mindrolling is known throughout the Dharma world as a main center for maintaining the precious secret Vajrayana doctrine.
Yewa pusum choboreci rong semne yonsan dana sonji tembai